right, today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a fun little trip through my empties or my trash that I saved for these last few months so that you can see what kind of products I use up. I am a very light user of products. I tend to use quite a minimal amount, and so it's kind of unusual when I use things up. And so if I've actually stuck through it and used them up, it means that it was things that I really did enjoy. So that's what we'll be going through. If you're new here, I'm Krista Smith, and I'm on a mission to help ambitious women thrive as leaders by sharing what I've learned and am still learning as an executive, a lifelong optimizer, and a beauty school wannabe. All right, we have quite a handful of products today, and so let's just get into it. First, I have my favorite toothpaste, and it's kind of unusual if I'm brand loyal to something because I will usually optimize around price and value, but this is something that I will absolutely pay for. I order it separately on Amazon, and it is Crest 3D White Brilliance, and the thing that I love about it is the texture. It has a little tiny bit of grit, but not a ton, and it's got the most wonderful, strong peppermint flavor. Not winter mint, not spearmint, peppermint. So this Crest Brilliance 3D White Vibrant Peppermint, I absolutely love. It's tough to find though, you have to order it. Next, totally different category, this Olay Regenerist. It is the Night Recovery Cream fragrance free. Olay comes out with new products almost every week, it seems like, especially for these little pots of night cream. This one was fine. I think that it's got good ingredients. It doesn't pill. It is quite moisturizing. I think that all of them, though, are kind of the same. One thing for me about Olay products is that they have to absolutely be fragrance free because I cannot stand the smell of them. So something that you might want to consider. In case you want to look up any of these products, I will leave all of their names below. None of them are affiliate links because I don't have any affiliate relationships with any companies. So that means that I don't make any money off of them if you buy them. But I'm just sharing with you what I like to use, and you can look into it if you want to. All right, next, and I have two of these, and these are my Curology. This is something that is so cool because it is prescription tretinoin and a combination. Mine is clindamycin, which is for acne, tretinoin, and then azelaic acid. And they make a customized prescription for you and then deliver it on a subscription basis. Now, I am very hesitant to ever sign up for subscription type things. This is, I think, one of the only ones that I have. But it's great because it ends up being, this is a 2-month bottle, and so this is a 4-month supply here, and it ends up being about $20 a month, which is such a better deal than you can get through pharmacies because insurance after a certain age won't pay for tretinoin or Retin-A, that would be the brand name of it. So this Curology makes it so that you don't have to visit a doctor. You do online prescribing. You send pictures, tell them your skin concerns, and then they do a prescription for you. And it comes right to your door. Now, a couple of pro tips on Curology if you do decide to use it. And that is work with your provider to start with a very low level of tretinoin or Retin-A, and then build up to a higher level using your prescription. That's something that you could do, is tweak that prescription every time you get it so that eventually you're at a higher strength so that you get more of the benefits. The other thing that I recommend is that I do not subscribe to their full kit, which comes with their moisturizer and their cleanser. I find that I can do just as well elsewhere for those things. And so I get just the medicine and the 2-month supply so that I get free shipping. So that's some ways to optimize on that. Alrighty, next I have another 2-for, and that is my Holy Grail eyeliner. I love this stuff and I use it pretty much every single day. It is the LA Girl Ultimate Eyeliner in deepest brown. So it's a cool dark brown, and I use it for my tight lining. The thing that I really like, and that's when you go up and under, The thing that I really like about this is that it doesn't then transfer to my lower waterline. It'll stay up above and not get all smudgy. It stays on all day, comes off reasonably well, and is $5 full price at Ulta. You can frequently though get it like 30% off, and then you can always use that $3.50 off of a $15 coupon if you bundle them. My friends joke with me and say that's the most Krista thing you can ever say, telling us how to get a sale on $5 eyeliner. But why not, right? Okay, another eyeliner in the eyeliner category is this Essence Long Lasting eyeliner. I really do like the ones that roll up, and this is a roll up one. This one's in hot chocolate. My only beef with this one is that it is a little bit more brown and a little bit less of a cool brown. But if you like a pure brown that's less of a cool brown or a darker brown, this one's fine. I think it's, gosh, it might only be $3 or $3.50 at Ulta. So definitely try that out if you want to. All right, more into the makeup category. This is a Lancome Grandiose mascara that I really enjoyed, but it got funky, and some mascaras do this, where the little inner plug would start coming out, and I don't know if that happens when it's old, but then like the whole glob of mascara comes out and it doesn't get scraped off when it comes through that plug. And then I figure out with tweezers how to push it back in, but that was happening all the time with this one, and so I let it go. I don't think that's a design flaw or anything. I think it's probably just because I had this one for a long time. But it's a nice mascara. I got it in black. It's got this funky little curvy brush, which makes it nice and easy to apply. I think I was able to get this one on sale at Ulta too for one of their great 50% off sales or something. Otherwise, it's a little bit more of a spendy mascara. Okay, now we're gonna go to Vice lipstick. Ooh, I love this formula. It's moisturizing, it's so comfortable on my lips, and it's got a nice creamy finish with a little bit of shine to it, but certainly not like a gloss. This is in the color Rush Cream, and I find that it is the perfect neutral pink for me just to carry in my wallet and have that lipstick that absolutely works with anything and just makes me look alive. This one also you can get occasionally a couple times a year, all of the Vice lipsticks 50% off at Ulta if you watch their sales. I would say that Vice has an extraordinarily good range of neutral colors for your lips. If you want to get that perfect peachy pink or the perfect pinky nude, definitely try the Vice because of how many shades of neutral that they have. Okay, more into the skincare realm, several Eucerin products. I really do like Eucerin. It is a time-tested, well-researched, big name brand. This one right here, you can see that it is all scrunched up. It is the Daily Hydration SPF 30 hand cream. Love this stuff. It doesn't have a fragrance, so nothing to smell gross. It's really quite moisturizing. It completely sinks in. It's a chemical sunscreen, so it doesn't leave any white cast. It's also very non-irritating. I can use this on my face, absolutely no problem. And my face tends to be very dry because of the tretinoin that I use and because of the climate that I live in. I live in New Mexico and it is crazy dry. And so I am always looking for chapstick, moisturizer, lotion. And I find that this works really great. I will use it on my face, like I said, and start in the morning just putting that on as my moisturizer, and then top it off maybe with another sunscreen that's a tinted physical sunscreen. But definitely highly recommend that. Next, another Eucerin product, and this is their Advanced Repair Foot Cream. What I like about this, and what I've learned about more recently, is the ingredient urea. It's not a very well-known ingredient, I guess at least not to me, but it exfoliates and it attracts water. And so for areas that need extra exfoliation, like your feet or any of that bumpy, rough skin, urea is a great ingredient to have. And I find that it doesn't sting the same way that a salicylic acid or a similar type of lactic acid does. So I do look for things for my feet that have the urea in it. I repurchased a larger Eucerin product that has urea in it to replace this one. Next, And my final two products that we'll finish with, and that's tinted facial sunscreen, physical sunscreen. Now they put tints in physical sunscreen, and those are sunscreens in the US at least that have titanium dioxide and zinc. Those are physical sun blocking agents. They tend to put tints in those because those leave a very white cast on the skin if they don't have a tint in them. And so both of the ones that I'm going to share with you are tinted physical sunscreen. Physical sunscreen is good because it's really less irritating. It can be drying for some people, and so I have to look, since I've got that dry skin, I have to look for really moisturizing formulas of the physical sunscreen, and these two fit that bill, and they were good enough for me to use all the way through. The first one is this Elta MD UV Facial Broad Spectrum SPF 30+ sunscreen. It is tinted. The tint works for my skin. My skin is medium light. I think probably if somebody had a very deep skin tone, it would probably be too light, and then conversely, if somebody's very, 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 very pale, this might not work either. It's nice, it's not a very yellowy tint, and so if you have skin that tends towards the neutral, one of the things about this is that it is a little bit spendy. If you don't get it on sale, it's probably $24 or $28, but it is a 3-ounce tube, and a lot of time if you're comparison shopping, make sure that you're comparing by ounce, because this is, with a 3-ounce tube, that's less than $10 an ounce, and a lot of times you'll get smaller products that are only $15, but it's only 1 ounce of product, so this ends up being a better deal. All right, and then finally, to hit us home, one more sunscreen that is a physical tinted sunscreen, and that is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 20. It is redness relieving. I actually absolutely love this stuff. It is non-irritating. The tint works very, very well for my skin tone. It sinks in and doesn't have a super shiny finish, which really bugs me if there's anything with too much of a shiny finish. The only beef that I have, and I'm hoping maybe someday they'll reformulate it, is that SPF 20 is kind of a low SPF, and so you can't always be sure that you're getting all the protection that you possibly can, especially if you don't apply enough of it. In order for sunscreen to reach its stated level of sun protection, you have to apply quite a bit. You kind of have to goop it on there. And so the higher the percent, or the higher the sun protection factor will correct for not applying it thickly enough. I'm not saying you shouldn't apply it thickly, but I'm just saying if you tend not to apply it thicker enough, it seems better to go with a higher SPF. So that's what we have. Those are the products that I've used up in the last handful of months. I hope that you found this helpful. And if you have video ideas, please let me know in the comments section. Let me know if you've tried any of these products or alternates that you have tried that you suggest that I try, and then we can talk about those together. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I do drop new content every Friday at 6 a.m. Mountain Time. And let your friends know if this might be helpful to them. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a great week.